Yes! The bone's coming out of the side. Okay, cool.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the Watchers in the Bar present.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here, Constantine Tank Top. I'm hanging out with Angel. What's going on, baby?
I'm feeling blown out.
You're feeling blown out, baby? What? Because of the oohs and the ahs and the baby screaming from last episode?
Yeah,
you know?
I'm tired of these baby murdering people in this show.
Infanticide by so many different ways. We've done it by kings. We've done it by, I think, wolves. We've done it by knives. We've done it in the womb. And now, even though I gotta say, there's probably a bunch of parents out there who are just like, hey, how can I learn that trick that White Walker does to get my kid to stop crying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he did, just stop crying.
Just a little whiskey on the gums.
Just a little.
I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go to sleep.
We're on season 4, episode 5, because we're doing a HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. Angel mainlined House of the Dragon on its first season and is now going back through, having not known a single solitary thing, even though, and we've never really talked about this before, we did take you to a Game of Thrones themed bar back in the day.
I took a picture on the throne.
You're on the throne, and we're going to show it right now, and it's a great picture. And you were literally it was you were kind of just standing, just being like I'm just so happy to be here, and what are you, and talking to us or whatever, and there's a screen behind you showing every horrible thing that's ever happened in this show.
He's not allowed to be spoiled.
Yeah, so we faced him away from the television so he won't be spoiled if he ever decides to
So much shit is happening over his head.
Couldn't tell you a thing.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? No, it was. We were really lucky that day. I mean, especially at that point, because that was before we even knew that we were going to be doing anything like this over here. Gnarliest, coldest, worst daycare nursery ever was just seen. I mean, but that's a huge revelation. Is that they're the turning specifically of
just men though, just.
They only want the boys.
Sexist.
Now here's something. What if? Oh my God, I never thought about that. What if Craster was what if he originally wanted the boys, but the White Walkers were just no, we're the real sexist motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So we only want boys, so you got to keep all the girls. It's well, I guess and then when
I guess I have
you drink some wine, one thing leads to another, and then you start fucking all your, you start
Okay, moving on.
There's a bunch of shit that could be going on in this episode. You ready to jump into it?
I'm so ready, guys.
Fuck yeah. All right, well, we appreciate y'all for hanging out with us as we go through, as a HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to all of that coverage, and you guys want to see it before anybody else does, you can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment or the description below, or you hit us up over there at the $8 premium streamium tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our GOT coverage, including right now, you get to watch me and Angel check out episode 6. Angel's first time watching it. Obviously, it's not my first fucking review with this shit over here.
No. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
But yeah, so you guys get to take a look at that before anybody else does. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe. Ring the bell thingy. Those things are, that's for notifications, not for horror or anything like that, as Varys would say. And we appreciate you guys. If you guys could do that, all right.
May the warrior grant him courage. May the smith grant him strength.
He's getting crowned.
He might bear this heavy burden.
Oh, right, in that great scene where she was just grooming him, but
tastefully.
She can do no wrong.
First of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men.
Yellow of hair.
Lord of the
Gold of hair.
Long may he reign.
Damn, that was quick. Cersei being the only one not clapping.
Yep. I think that's the idiot son that Olenna keeps talking about.
She's so funny for this.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh,
Marjorie,
man.
run.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't have to talk to her. Last time she's like, you call me sister and I'll fucking have you strangled in your sleep. I mean, she said the quiet part out loud.
You never love anything in the world the way you love your first child. Doesn't matter what they do.
My mom said that to me. And I'm not the first one.
Shady bitch, right on.
He's only a boy. A good boy, a decent boy. He always has been.
I kind of believe that.
He will need help if he's going to rule well.
Is she breaking bread?
Still interested in being queen, I take it.
Me, never. Wait,
I haven't
hold
even
on,
thought
say
about
it.
that.
Say it.
Who? Me?
Speak to your father. I'll speak to mine.
Is Cersei not being insane anymore?
We may be faced with an alarming number of weddings soon. I won't even know what to call
I mean, like, it's maybe...
sister
Not again.
or mother.
She's like, girl,
Right,
you just
like,
ruined it.
Is it possible, like, that this death maybe shook her a little bit, maybe?
Without the unsullied to enforce your rule, the wise masters have retaken control of the city.
Oh, shit.
They've re-enslaved the freedman who stayed behind and sworn to take revenge against you.
Damn. Oh, fuck. So you can't just
It's easy. This is like when Robert was like, it's easy to conquer, it's hard to rule.
Not you, Jorah.
It'd be so much easier if these dragons were just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Just
like,
grow up.
I will not let those I have freed slide back into chains. I will not sail for Westeros.
I'm gonna play the first round on easy, and then take it. You know what I mean? I'm like,
we get some more practice on somebody.
I'm gonna get yeah. I'm gonna get some more loot. I'm gonna get some more experience points. You know,
smart.
Yeah, I think so. It's like if you have a good record coming up to them, then that's something that certainly could and would help you.
Oh God.
Oh man, here we go.
You know what kind of stories poor men enjoy the most? Ones about rich girls they'll never meet.
Sansa's the Taylor Swift of like she's a psyop for the other side. Like
Who would pass the bloody gate?
Lord Peter Baelish and his niece Elaine.
Stand to! Stand to! Stand to! Welcome back, Lord Baelish.
It's like, you've seen me before, dude. Like, this is kind of where I grew up. And that's where that motherfucker dropped out of in the... when Bronn fucking stuck his ass all the way back in season 1.
We want to make them fly. Oh, they're back.
Oh, he's still...
I have brought you a gift.
Oh, God.
Lord Baelish, a beautiful gift for a beautiful boy.
It's a
Beautiful, well-fed boy.
I let him go so he could bring you here, to me, my flesh and blood.
She really does look like Kat, though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You mustn't call me that in front of anyone else.
Oh, of course, I understand.
No one can know you're here.
That fucking kid, that's the one that I'm worried about.
Now they know what it feels like.
Make him fly. Through the moon door.
What?
Not the gift.
What?
They made us both. Lord Tyrion didn't want to.
I don't believe that for a moment. Sansa, this is my son, Robin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Robin.
Go. We'll speak soon.
I'm still like super uneasy about Sansa.
Are you
being
fucking
there.
kidding me?
Like-
Absolutely. Like, we got fucking, like...
Arranging for the ascension of King Tommen I. Extricating
We have like a
Cersei.
TLC fucking like reality television show on one side and like the most crooked fucking barrel of snakes like ever, like in any show, on the other.
We had a wedding night many years ago. Don't you remember?
Like it was yesterday.
What wife would do for you the things I've done for you? What
So they
wife would
fucked.
trust- You gave me those drops and told me to pour them into John's wine, my husband's wine. And you told me to write a letter to Kat, telling her it was a Lannister.
He's like, shut your mouth.
Also, that's the whole...
He's been playing this game.
Deed faded into nothing. Only speaking of it can make it real.
So shut up.
Once I'm presentable, I'll call on the Septon immediately.
So from the jump, they're like, who killed him?
This is crazy.
Set the whole thing off.
I'm going to scream when my husband makes love to me.
Okay.
I'm going to scream so loud, you'll hear me clear across the narrow sea.
I didn't need to hear that.
And they say romance is dead.
He's making it. He's going for it. I mean, he ran a brothel for a long time. He knows his way.
Yeah,
you
good
know.
for him.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like more good for her.
Fair.
And your wedding to Loras?
Shortly after Tommen's.
She's fallen in line.
I didn't like your husband. Used to pat me on the back a lot.
What does he mean, Scott Kane?
Our last working mine ran dry 3 years ago.
So they don't even have...
Pay for anything.
The Crown owes the Iron Bank of Brothers a tremendous amount of money.
How much?
A tremendous amount.
This is kind of... Like, we're finding out, like, these, like, House of Cards type shit.
Yeah, they've
you know?
been
Like,
broke.
I know you're building a strong case against Tyrion. I cannot discuss the trial with you.
I respect that. We don't need to discuss it.
She's showing a little bit more tact, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
than she's
she's-
usually, like
Lannister legacy is the only thing that matters.
like a post-grief... Move over post-nut clarity. We got post-grief post-grief clarity, maybe. Who knows?
She's like tolerable.
What does Tyrion deserve? For lighting that future on fire.
That's still there, though.
Joffrey. Cersei.
Is the Hound still on the list, though?
Frey. Thoros of Myr. Ilan Payne.
That list is growing.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Would you shut up?
I can't sleep until I say the names.
The names of every fucking person in Westeros. It's as good a thing as any to keep a person going. Better than most.
Oh my god, she doesn't even know Joffrey's dead.
We come across my brother.
No.
Maybe we can build.
She's still listing him.
Yeah.
I'm almost done. Only one name left.
Go on.
The Hound.
Crazy.
So cool.
Your mother always had a sweet tooth, you know.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Surprised she's not a horse from all that hollering.
True. Lady, how are you walking right
Yeah, I
now?
know.
How do you like them?
They're delicious.
They're made with my breast milk.
Most likely.
I know he does. I'm so grateful.
Why? Why does he feel responsible for you?
Oh no.
He loves you, Aunt Lysa. He's married
Your
to you.
mother never loved him, never.
Oh
Cat always
no.
went straight for the sweetest thing, the most obvious thing.
Oh,
Your
shit.
uncle, you pregnant?
What?
What?
No, I told you. Lord Tyrion and I
Wasn't
never got...
asking about Tyrion. What have you let Peter do with your body?
Aunt Lysa, no.
Your young, pretty body.
Oh my god. She's going full camp with this shit.
No, I'm a terrible liar, so I should always tell the truth. And I swear to you that he's never touched me, not once, not ever.
Oh. Like brought it all back. Like this, like...
Right. You'll execute that dwarf for murdering the king and you'll be free to marry Robin. You'll be the lady
Jesus
of the vale.
fucking Christ.
Leave her alone! Leave her the fuck alone!
Sansa.
She could fucking put one over on him, though, at least. But still.
This family's so unpredictable and
that's
unhinged.
true. No, she was she was going full, like, no wire hangers ever! Like she was going camp, you know what I mean? Like,
Feel free to stop at any point.
Never, my lady. I'm your squire.
We've made it this far in the world without a squire. I don't see why I need one now.
think about how much farther you could go
Yeah.
with a squire. Like,
That means you could leave.
I know.
Aw.
What do you think will happen if you leave?
They'll say I wasn't a very good squire.
I love him so much.
he's great. Podrick's pretty fucking great. Water dancing. I think Syria would be pretty proud of her.
Yeah, she's just
You know?
doing it on her own.
Yeah.
No one's gonna kill me.
You will if you nonce around like that.
Syria Farrell, the first sword to the Sea Lord of Bravos.
Bravos. Greasy-head little bastard of it.
Hold on, don't be racist over there, Hound. Chill out.
The greatest swordsman who ever lived, killed by Meryn fucking Trump.
He was outnumbered.
Not the backhand.
Yeah, man.
Your friend's dead, and Meryn Trump's not. Because Trump had armor and a big fucking sword.
Damn.
I mean, it was very similar to what was Bronn when he fucking backhanded Jamie and shit like that.
With
He
his
was
own
like,
hand.
Where he just like,
And then the world was quiet.
what if she was just like, well, I mean, do I have to marry Lawrence? Could I also marry?
8 daughters.
The fit is difficult.
My sister. Queen for 19 years, daughter of the most powerful man alive. But I could not save my son.
She's like,
she's coming around.
She's talking to people and like, you know, I don't know.
I haven't seen my daughter in over a year.
The last time I saw her,
She's hanging out with in his.
my girls in the water gardens, laughing in the sun.
She's like hanging out in like Ibiza, basically.
Because Tyrion made sure she was safe.
Yeah.
You don't hurt little girls.
Everywhere in the world they hurt little girls.
Facts.
Please tell her. Her mother misses her very much.
She's like empathizing with people and fucking like, you know, emoting.
She's making her rounds.
Yeah, I mean like. You lit the fucking thing on fire. God, he didn't skin it either. Well, he's a fancy schmancy city boy squire.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
You know.
Did you ever cook anything for Lord Tyrion?
No, my lady. Helping you with your armor.
I've been removing my own armor for quite some time. Thank you very much.
Just take the
He's
perk.
like, this is all I can do.
Right, right. You're like, do you want me to do the one thing that I can do?
I
I mean, like, you need to start coming up with a good rabbit recipe.
I killed a man.
Stuck a spear straight through his fucking face.
How did you kill a Kingsguard?
I pushed the spear through the back of his head.
Let him do his
Bloody
thing.
ridiculous.
And she's also never had armor like that, you know. And he
True.
Has, and he has.
Help me with these straps.
Yeah. You learn how to be a knight, let him learn how to be a real squire.
Oh, God. Every time we're cutting to a different place, I'm like, oh, God, here we go.
Yeah, you're like, oh, Christ almighty. Oh, but they're there.
Oh.
Hey, get up! Get up!
Throws her to the ground. Get up!
Yeah. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Like, oh,
Come on, man. You had one job.
you know, he's playing on the stealth mode, man. He's trying to make it work. Still don't really trust this guy though, because he's like a Bolton who tortured.
I don't trust anybody. I don't know what you're trying to say.
It matters.
I got a good feeling about these two. These guys seem okay.
No.
No.
No. What's this word you keep saying?
Oh fuck.
He's tripping.
Great wheel would
They start to cut back to scenes from Love Actually.
We're only here to guide you. He's waiting for you.
Who the fuck is he?
We have to find it.
How will we know the end?
Oh.
Damn.
I wouldn't want that ability.
Yeah, no, it seems like it's not a fun thing for him. He has seizures. He has all this shit. Like it's a burden more than anything.
You do move quiet.
Fuck.
Yeah, because he's a little rat.
I've got some hounds chained up inside. Closer we can get without the dogs sniffing us, the better.
What the fuck? See, this is why I don't trust them. Talking about hounds.
Right, right.
We were so close to Jon being able to see his brother.
Right.
What are you doing? Leave her alone! No!
Oh, God. Willard, don't you dare.
Get away from her!
You like it in the gutter, don't you?
If you let my sister go, I can help you.
Don't close your eyes.
I saw you die tonight. I saw your body burn.
Damn.
I saw the snow fall and bury your bones.
Oh, shit.
The Night's Watch.
Let's do it. Like, I want to see the women just start like, "Rah!" Like, you know what I mean? Like, start taking them out.
Lady?
Is John with you?
Aye. I'll take you to him. You're Brandon Stark.
Whoa. Oh, my God.
John!
Oh, he's taking him.
God.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Yes. Damn.
Come on.
Hell yeah, dude.
When did Bran become such a fucking badass?
Right? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ooh. Oh,
yes.
The bone's coming out of the side. Okay, cool.
Get his knife. Cut me loose.
That's gotta feel weird.
Yeah.
That's gotta be like, what? Oh.
He's my brother. He wants to protect you.
Oh, I can see
Castle Black.
that.
You have to decide. Do you want to find the three-eyed raven? We need to free Summer. And we need to go.
So sad.
That's tough, man.
Lord Snow.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that was
It'll be
cool.
fun.
You'll never be free. You'll never know what that's like.
He's like, dude, I've been fucking bitches, and consensually too, which is way cooler.
He's gnarly.
Yeah, dude. Ooh!
Some old man teach you how to stand, how to parry.
Ooh.
You know what's wrong with honor?
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Gross.
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Oh. Nice. Nice. Yes.
Some real fucking justice.
Absolutely. Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Ooh, look at the little smile on him. It's like
She's
that-
already traumatized,
Right,
but
right,
that's
right,
gotta
right,
be a
right.
sight to
Yeah,
see.
no, yeah.
Come with me.
I'm never fucking saying yes to a single person that has a penis on their body ever. Ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Where's Rust?
oh, shit. Oh, of course, that sniveling little shithead. He's the one who brought the baby out, right?
We've got a runner.
Who do you think's gonna?
Oh, White Walker.
Think so?
Yeah, he brought the baby out there. He's gonna get his just desserts. Summer. Nice. Like, remember when you dumped my water out, bitch?
Yeah, right. Like, remember when you tried to intimidate a dog, like, or whatever? Like,
Come here.
aw, ghost. Oh.
What should we do with this lot?
Let them decide.
We'll find our own way.
You want to stay here? In Craster's Keep?
Burn it to the ground. And all the dead with it.
Yeah.
All right, lady.
There we go.
She's like, yeah, I want to go to another place surrounded by men.
Yeah, you know, like, and I certainly wouldn't want to stay here. Hold on, wait, can I get my stuff out? Wait, no, like, oh fuck, my travel bag, fuck.
Well, the kid was right about him in fire.
Yeah, he's in there.
Lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Also kind of like, you know, satisfying. And this show doesn't exactly do satisfying every fucking time that we end an episode. You know?
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you feel good about, let's like we saw a sword come through a guy's fucking, like, mouth or whatever.
It was good. It was good.
That was some horror movie shit.
It was giving me Final Destination.
Yeah. Big time. What'd you think?
It's not a cliffhanger. Love that.
It's not a clip. Yeah. There's a little bit of or there's, you know, this is the 5th episode. You know, kind of like the certain narrative threads have been fanning out, and like, you know, when you get to a certain episode, then they kind of have to start to come back in and sort of close. Yep. And like, we're done. We
closed the chapter on that book.
Ostensibly finished with the Craster's keep kind of stuff within the story.
Love that.
And everything, and it ends with them fucking burning that shit up and everything like that. I don't know, fucking Bran
is killing it.
He can just go in and just like AirPods into the like into fucking Hodor and shit. Connected. You know, like, yeah, it was like connected. Is
it just Hodor? Like, why couldn't he go into anybody else?
I don't know.
Get his ass out of
Maybe
there.
he's. I mean, like one thing that you could think is that, like, you know, because before he could do it with an animal, now he can kind of do it with, you know, Hodor, which is like kind of like a simpleton, you know, like, or whatever. Maybe. I mean, like,
he's got to level up a little bit.
I suppose you could move on to other. I mean, maybe the better you get, you could possibly do it, but that's fucking nuts. You could just control people, and everything.
And the way it's like his handler, which is this giant who's like carrying him around, I'd be like, oh, we're a fucking team.
What if he could be like, listen, I was dropped from the tower when I was like 11, and I've heard of what wanking it is.
True.
like Horder, like, you think you could just do me this one solid? And also, I get to cosplay as a guy with a big hog, because what's Asha saw that and was like, yeah, you got yourself a little bit of giant's blood in you, like, or whatever it is. So just like, and he just like, it's like, is that cool with you? It's like, Hodor, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, is that a yes, no, Hodor, or no Hodor? I want to make sure that you're good with it, because I know that
consent.
Because that was a kind of a cute little moment that they gave him when he kind of comes to and he's like, what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see him not liking this deal.
I don't think anyone. Well, I mean, like, I mean, it's because I don't think that he knew. He didn't know who that guy was. Or no, he did. He knew that he was bad.
But it's still like,
just like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's an interesting conundrum, and I like that they gave it like a little bit of humanity to Hodor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, obviously it was, I mean, if it comes down to, like, if you need to work into my body to stop us all from getting fucking, you know, having like a bunch of SA and murder happen, like, I'm just telling you right now, you're good to go. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you heard it here.
Yeah,
guys.
right. It's like, it's down there for sure. A lot of interesting things in this.
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
I mean, big action beats, obviously, and those are very satisfying, but interesting things.
I thought I had insecurity issues and jealousy, but
you ain't got nothing on Liza.
Got nothing on her. Sweetheart made up a whole storyline in her head after getting railed.
Right. Like, after, like, being, like, you've won. You're married. You're all set. You got fucking, like, you know, yeah, he beat the barn doors off. Even though I see Littlefinger as more of like a cunnilingus guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like, I mean, like, I'm sure, again, like, you know, he ran whores and stuff like that, so I'm sure the stroke game's good, and it's all fine and dandy, but I mean, like, you know, I think, you know, so I don't know. I mean, like, even though apparently Jon Snow invented that, so maybe.
Well, also, I don't see Lysa no shade, getting it very often. So she was probably just
right. And
elated.
also, and also like kind of. That was the Richard Pryor bit that I was thinking of, where he goes like, you ever have like, sometimes where people just like, they're just so enthusiastic, and you start to go and they're just like, well, it's like, can you wait till I put it in? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're just sometimes they're just like, they're so into it, and she is extra as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, she announced it before it even happened. She was like, hey guys, I'm going to be screaming.
So
tonight.
is it like a touch of an act in a certain sense? Like, is she's like, this is my fantasy, and I am living in my fantasy. Like, you know what I mean? Except for it's fucking, I mean, it's real. Also, crazy reveal with her.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like,
murdered her own husband because Littlefinger has been playing the game way earlier than we even thought.
Since we ever came into the show.
Before I thought a game was happening. That's insane.
That's the craziest reveal, I think. Certainly of just like what, like we had kind of a crazy one last episode where it's like, because again, it's been so long, we kind of forgot about it. Like we forgot about who killed Jon Arryn, and that's the whole reason that that's the whole thing that spurred on Ned to find Gendry, to look up, to like, why is this guy die? What happened? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But then again, it's like, did Littlefinger set up Jon Arryn to learn about the Lannisters, so then that is what Ned would continue to find out? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's at this point, I don't put anything past him.
You know what I'm saying, though?
He's like a mastermind.
He's the real Saltburn.
Yeah.
Like, over there, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, yes, I've been known to drink a little bit of bathwater. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like, no, but like the but yeah, I mean, like, and also, I mean, like Jacob. I mean, like Kat was kind of always just like Jacob Elordi, kind of obsessed.
The beautiful, loved her,
and makes him want to take over the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether or not, like, But yeah, it's like you wonder, like, was all of that set up? Because like where he covered his tracks, where it's like, cool, I set, maybe he somehow set Jon Arryn. That would have been a good fucking episode. That would have been a good thing to ask George, honestly. Now that I think about it,
I don't know. I still hate him, but I
obviously
I respect the fuck out of like what he's been doing.
Well, I mean, what you're just like, damn, like, are you like good? And oh shit, you're kind of like the villain.
Too good.
You're the villain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we were kind of worried about all these other motherfuckers, but that's kind of your, like, the enormity of the whole thing. Because at one point, like, you're kind of wondering, you're like, oh, it's like an opportunity that he seized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that happens all the time in this show. I mean, like Roose Bolton with the Lannisters and the Starks, and him deciding to betray the Starks and kill, everybody. Like, it's one of those things, like, where it's a very specific set of circumstances that even, I remember in the book, he even says, like, I never would have fucking, like, if it wasn't, like, if the car, if Robb hadn't killed the Karstarks and lost like half of his forces, and I hadn't had a very specific proposal brought to me by Tywin and Walder Frey, I would never have fucking tried this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, and then to find out that you kind of thought that that's what he was doing, that chaos is the ladder shit. But it's like, if you create the chaos,
Yeah, I
It's
thought
crazy.
he was just opportunistic, but he's working for it.
It's bigger than that. You know what I mean? Like, and so yeah, to me, that's the biggest reveal. That's like the headline, other than Karl fucking getting it in just like a super crazy, satisfying way.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I mean, like, it really was.
He was a good villain for a second. Obviously,
good
being
casting.
disgusting.
I mean, yeah.
But like, just the way he was like walking around, he was like scary, threatening.
Yeah.
He seemed like a boss fight in a video game. Like, I loved it.
Yeah. No, and he had. I mean, like, you could tell. And I'm trying to remember if Karl fucking TANNAH of Gin Alley, like where he says, like, I'm like drinking at a Jura Moments fucking school. Like, I'm trying to remember how much, because that might be a bit that's kind of like expanded in from the books. That's not like a one-to-one, but I can't remember if exactly, but like clearly that actor is having a ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's having a lot of fun. He like his like how like he favors two knives and he's like real
he had a whole little
his own like little
character
identity.
moment.
Yeah. You can tell like and depending on whether or not I'm not sure if that it's one of those things where sometimes, you know, the fact that there isn't like a bunch of material to be informed by the books, it allows them to really kind of go crazy and have fun with it and shit. And that's sort of what that feels like, but you know.
And good for him.
Yeah. Shout out to him. Well, there's that, and then there's like there's a lot of really good Cersei material in this episode.
Yeah, she
crazy.
was
Three
going
big
around
scenes. 3 big scenes.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Loved her interaction with Marjorie. She's like playing the game that way, but honestly, it doesn't even feel like she's playing the game. It just feels like her going around, and she doesn't have the weight of Joffrey. And like, I feel like she was going into Mother scrambling to like protect him in all these different ways as the king. And now that that's gone, she's just like more chill, and it's just like can see things clearly.
Is that just? I mean, is that just like the Tommen of it all? Like he's not as much of a ticking time bomb, type of thing or something. I mean, like there was like this. She was so. It's just funny, like where you're like, all right. I mean, you were so protective over Joffrey, but it's like you could never really control. I mean, is that? I don't know. It's like it's an interesting dynamic that they created there with that whole thing, where it's like she's seemingly kind of. Is she? Is this like a weird little arc? For her, where she's like, oh, maybe it does take a village to like have this be a successful endeavor or not.
And possibly this whole like relating to Marjorie about being like, oh, I know he was like insane. She was like,
leveling with him. She said it before, but to say it to her is pretty crazy.
I feel like when she was like, things don't shock me, and he shocked me, it honestly was probably just like this huge like weight lifted off of her shoulders.
To say that to anyone outside of the circle, you know.
But just even in general, just walking around, I think that's like the attitude she has now. She just seems a lot lighter, a lot less strung and
I mean, there's a lot of unclenched buttholes in Westeros for sure now. That motherfucker.
And then
literally, even if he didn't have his eye on you and he wanted to hurt you, just like, I mean, he's just a fucking bummer at parties. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like
her daughter, like her giving her little shout out through Oberyn, which could also be playing the game, you know, appealing to him so that when he's doing the trial, he can, you know, vote in her favor and kill off Tyrion.
And she's also kind of sort of appealing to the loss of his sister.
Yeah.
And being like, but is that a way to curry favor for him and kinship with him to get him to side against Tyrion? Do you think that that's kind of what that is?
Again, or
is it hard to say?
I don't want to trust anybody.
No. You can't even say it. You can't even say the word, motherfucker. Like it's like
it does seem somewhat genuine. But if you're looking at it at the same time, you're like, yeah, it could also just be her playing the game.
I mean, maybe it's like one of those things. I mean, like it could be that. Like it could be one of those things where it's just like I have an opportunity. She could look at kind of the guilt angle as like an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, never let a good, as Rahm Emanuel, like Chicago's own over there, never let a good crisis go to waste. That remains to be seen. Or it's one of those things like where it's like, hey, maybe I am playing my angles and maybe I am kind of getting the things that I want and maybe possibly still being devious, but she is channeling and utilizing real feelings, it feels like, regardless of whatever the intention is. Like I think that there's real like pathos.
I like this Cersei more.
Well,
in general, I'm having a good time with her.
I mean, like, or it's just like, well, it's a little more interesting because you're still trying to figure her out, because before she was like an Italian mother. It's like, not my boy, he's a good boy, he's a good boy, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, and with this it's a little, well, I guess it just kind of feels more genesis of her as a character too, you know what I mean, like, and so she was kind of just making the rounds, talking with Tywin, cool with fucking marrying Loras, like accepted it. You know, like,
yeah, and I think he was even shocked because he was like, "Well, how long after?" She's like, "A fortnight."
She's like 2 weeks. Like, you're good.
It's
like,
chill.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and I mean, you know, I'm fine with blonde twinks. You know what I mean? Like, I had Loras for a minute, and everybody fucking thought that guy was
true.
No, I mean, like, but you know, and so I don't know. I mean, like, very just great, really good material, like with her.
Daenerys is just going.
Oh,
back
right. Yeah, she's
just leveling up.
Well, no, she's like, it's like I gotta get some XP.
Yeah,
I gotta get some experience points.
In,
like,
in Pokemon, I don't even go to the next gym until I have them all maxed out.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
She's going back and she's walking through tall grass.
Yeah, right. No, I think that. Yeah, I think, and I think that is like the conviction of what she actually wants to do, which is to like a breaker of chains, like kind of type thing, and not being, you know. And I mean, Jorah is, you know, he's not incorrect. He's like we could just fucking. Like, listen, we got our little we got our little springboard. We can just fucking head on over and do whatever. And she's, I don't know. It's smart to, like, because then, I mean, that could potentially be a ruler that unites the West and the East.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, or at least has a certain amount of command, like, over that shit. So, like,
but also it just also feels really wholesome that she's just like, no, I don't want to get it because of my name, like, I want to earn it, like, I want my own thing, and if freeing all these people and being like everybody's mother, I'll do it.
I mean, they call her Misa. Yeah, and like I think that element is strong, makes sense. I mean, like, it's like if you really want to do it, you want to be prepared. You know what I mean? It seems like she's like, I've rushed into preparing, you know, I've rushed into stuff before. And she even said that with Jorah, where she goes like, you know, it's like, you counseled me to not do this before, and that worked out great, didn't it? You know what I mean? Like, they almost lost the dragons, and they almost lost everybody, you know what I mean? Tons of stuff over there. So I don't know. So it's I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, but it feels like a good beat for her. You know what I mean? Like, we're warging, we're fucking breaking necks, we're fucking getting crazy. We had a big action beat, like, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, maybe we got more setup. Maybe got more stuff. I don't know. Now we're gonna start to kind of begin to wrap this up over here with the next episode. So I'm excited.
If I had $8, you know what I would do with it?
If you do have, and I know that you do.
I do.
You know, you're like you stay hydrated, paid, and
well informed.
Exactly. So what Angel's talking about right now. If he had $8, he would drop it to watch our next reaction. The next reaction to the next episode. If you guys are enjoying our episodes over here, and you guys want to see our reaction to episode 6. Thank you. Apparently better than I'm apparently more informed than me. Like if you guys want to see our reaction to episode 6, and you guys want to see it a week ahead of time, you want to see it before anyone else in the world gets to check it out, and you want to see it completely full and uncut, you can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. The link, it's in the top pinned comment. It's in the description. You click either one of those. You head on over to our Patreon. You pony $8 at the premium streaming tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time coverage. And then every time we make a drop on YT, like, you get the next episode. So, like, you know, while we're getting the penultimate episode, you guys are getting episode 9, 10. It's like we're starting fucking episode season 5 a week, you know, before we, like, obviously we're dropping the fucking the finale of season 4. So we encourage you guys to do that if you guys are having a good time. But if you can't do that and still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thing, because that should always help. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.